Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Who Invited Her? We are San Diego's LGBTQ pop culture podcast. I am your host, Tony, and I'm here with my co-host.
I am Daddy Bear Eric.
Yeah, Bashi is gone this week. He has the week off because, as you know, he is moving to DC, so he's getting ready for that. But we have a very special guest that I'm so excited is here today. He's going to be joining us for the whole episode. If you are in San Diego, you've seen her everywhere. She is doing all the shows, and she just did Ross Matthews' Bubbly Brunch this morning. It's Silas. Hi. How are you, Silas?
Look at me stealing catchphrases.
I know. So Silas is going to join us for the whole episode. It's going to be very fun. We're going to dive into your story and all of that good stuff. But before we get into your stuff, I want to talk to Eric about what did you do last night?
Oh, so last night I went flogging at the Marrow, and it was the leather swap meet night, and I flogged about 15 people. Which was a lot.
Shit, that's a lot of flogging.
I was the entertainment for the night.
Is a flogging like with several?
Yeah.
Wow. Like the cat o' nine tails.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Did you scar anybody?
There was a lesbian who
Emotionally got
no, the opposite. She was like, "That's all you got." Like, really? Do you
was
have
challenging
more?
you?
I had to like go and get different floggers that are more intense because she was like, "No, like I this is like a 2 out of 10." And I was like,
wow,
I'm gonna get exhausted here. Like, I'm breaking out in a sweat. And
she's like, "Mama, the straps that you haul are like, Mama, this is nothing. This is garbage, Mama."
It's really interesting to see. Like, sometimes you think like the biggest, toughest guy, like he's like, "No, this is too much. I can't take anymore." And then this tiny little lesbian was like, "No, give me more."
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you been flogged, Silas?
I don't think so.
Would you ever?
I'll try anything like 2 times. So,
so that's a yes.
Yeah, actually, I'll try anything several times because like olives, like I hate olives, but I've tried them like 15 times. I just want to know what they taste like to other people. But to me, they taste like trash. But I'll still try them. Like, I'll try
Do you
them.
like dirty martinis?
I don't think I've ever had a martini.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I grew up in Logan Heights, so I wasn't fucking having martinis.
Are you a native of San Diego?
Yes.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
Born and
totally,
raised.
Yeah.
So you grew up Logan Heights.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where your family or were you in other parts of San Diego?
Well, they were like from Mexico, but I'm not interested, so I don't care. Like, I have like the main character. What's that? Like main character syndrome. So like, it's all about
all about you.
Yeah, I don't know. Jeez, I don't know.
So you grew up in Logan Heights.
Yeah.
Originally from San Diego. When did you start doing drag?
I like 2 years ago. Like so I was like friends with Andres Franja. We smoke and yada yada. But then like one day we were like looking through my like Halloween pictures, and she's like, "Bitch, whenever it's Halloween, you go like all in. Like you've never tried drag." And I was like, it just hit me. Like, I've been obsessed with drag forever, and I've never tried it. Like, never occurred to try it. Like. And then so like I was like, well, I'm not gonna do some fucking Hobby Lobby ass like CVS drag. Like
Don't talk about Miriam like that.
Oh my
She's
God.
not here. No, I'm kidding.
Sorry, Miriam, I'm so sorry. I know your favorite concealer is from like I don't know. Whatever.
From where? Is it Wet n Wild?
No, she told me. Yeah, I think it is fucking Wet n Wild. No, she seriously was telling me. She was like, "Mama, Wet n Wild."
It's the key. That's
it, Mama. It's over.
Wow.
Yeah, but no, I've really heard great things about Wet n Wild, but like but either way, like I forgot what we were talking about.
How you started in drag. So you started 2 years ago. You were looking through Halloween pictures.
Oh, yeah. And then she was just like, "You've never tried drag." So I was like, well, like, what does like everybody use? Like, if I'm going to try this, like, I want to try it. Like, I want like, what does like everybody use? So she was like, get this, get that, yada, 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 yada. And then so like I did that. And then one day I was just like, well, I'm going to do it. And then I performed the same day that like I ever like did drag like ever. I was probably ugly, but I mean I was ugly, you know what I mean? I was ugly. But like I fell in love with it. Like, and it's so funny because like I'm not like an introvert or whatever. Like I'm a whatever, but like I would have never thought that I've ever liked performing. Like I just don't like attention. Even whenever like we're at a restaurant, like and like my husband's order is wrong or something, I'm like, shut up, like don't do, like, you know what I mean? Like,
really?
like, yeah, like. But that's because like I like experiencing bad stuff, I guess. So
you're a masochist. You're like you like the what is it? Self masochist? I forget what do you call it.
The punishment.
Yeah.
Sadomasochist.
Yeah, but like a mundane sadomasochist.
Yeah.
So I'm like I asked for cheese and there's no cheese. I'm just gonna eat this. Like I guess I'm like that.
And be unhappy.
Yeah, the whole time while you eat the cheese.
But not show the waiter that you're unhappy.
No, because it brings me joy. But like no, like yeah, either I forgot what we were talking about again.
2 years of doing drag.
2 years of doing drag.
Yeah, like so.
How did you come up with the name Silas?
Well, it's just my name. I'm not very creative.
That's a lie. I've seen you perform.
Yeah, that is a lie.
Look, I just popped a nail off because I'm what? Nervous.
It's fine.
Yes.
How did you come up with Silas? Where did that come from? Did you go like, that sounds good?
No, actually, like my like birth name is actually Carlos, but like my entire life I never felt like a Carlos.
Really?
Yeah, like my I remember being like fucking in like not kindergarten. I don't know what grade it was, but I was young, and I remember being like my grandma was fucking making carne asada or something, and I was like, I don't like Carlos. My name is gonna be like Junior, and I remember writing like Junior Uribe, but I've never resonated with the name Carlos.
Yeah.
But like when I was like 19, I had like I don't know, like a whatever crisis, whatever. I don't know. I'm not a fucking scientist, so I don't know. But like I had a crisis, and then like so I moved to San Francisco like out of nowhere. I like messaged a friend. I was like oh, could I visit you? And then like I visited him, and then I was like, well, I'm moving here, so I just moved there like a week later, and like I heard someone yell the name Silas, and I was like, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
It clicked.
Oh, that's awesome.
Then, I kind of like that.
I love that story.
Yeah, like it just felt so natural to like turn around to it and be like,
you're like, what?
Yeah, like it was very that, like very like, yeah, that's me. And then so I was just like, okay, so I'm changing my name to Silas.
Yeah.
And then like so I legally changed it, which like when you change it, you have to like publish your name like in a newspaper.
So your out of drag name and drag name is the same?
Yeah, like
I did not know that.
Yeah, no, I just and like when I was looking for a drag name, like
Yeah.
I was thinking like, oh, I want it to be cool. I want it to be like some like like
something
fucking,
unique.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
something like what's that word? I can't fucking think of it. It's like Italian, no Greek, whatever. Some like
It's
Greek mythology
the
shit.
there is Silas is an Egyptian god.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Like,
Yeah, I
ruining
remember
my
that, and
fantasy
it's
now.
from.
No, I'm kidding.
No, it is actually Silas. If I remember right, I could be wrong. Correct it. Put it in the comments if I'm wrong. But in the musical Hedwig and the Angry Inch, they write a song about Silas, and it's one of the Egyptian gods.
Wow, because like I remember like when I first was thinking of a drag name, I went like I want some like cool like Greek goddess looking thing or god or whatever.
Hey, you were on the right track. You picked
But
the
there you
goddess
go.
Yeah.
name.
Well, then I picked Silas, and then I was. Just,
I
I'm
like
just gonna
it.
go with it, and then like, but I didn't know it was a Greek thing, but like. That's cool, but so
how would you describe your drag for if somebody was going to a Silas show and they've never seen your drag? How would you describe it to them?
It's
what could they expect?
I hope to be very irreverent. Like my very like I just like to be very like I just want to make you laugh. Like I just want to make I'm a fucking like man in a wig. I just like to be stupid and dumb and like I just like that, you know? And then I just want you to laugh. Like I mean, you can like the last thing I want to be described is as sickening. You know what I mean? Like I don't like that. Like I'm not that I don't like it. I love it. All drag is valid. I love all drag, but like, like I just like being stupid. I like being funny, make people laugh. I want to take them out of whatever the hell they're thinking of. Like, I just want it to be stupid. Like today, I tried to crab walk like at fucking Roscoe, and like I've never crab walked in my life.
But you're like, hey, I'm gonna try it. How did it work out?
This is the time. Not good. Not good.
But hey, you tried it.
You tried.
And the audience was there to see me try, and that's what I want.
Yeah.
Like I want to like relate to them. Like, hey, like.
Did they laugh with you? Like,
well, nothing necessarily went bad, but but I don't know. We're all ugly.
I do have to say, your drag, you out of drag and in drag, completely different.
Very different personalities.
Different. Even like when I first met you out of drag, I didn't realize it was you because you look so different than any of the other girls in San Diego, to me at least. Like the way you paint your face, you change the actual shape of your features in a way.
Well, I kind of like that. Like, I just like when I first started doing drag, like
it's like these big lips, over exaggerated eyes, and little itty bitty nose. Like
I don't know. Like that's my favorite part of drag. Like I just love the change of it. Like before drag, I was like an actual like not like an actual artist. You can't be like an actual. Well, I don't know. Whatever the hell. That sounds stupid. Whatever. Okay, I'm over it. So like, but like I used to do like art, and I used to like real like mid-century style art that had like perspective and was like tricking the eye and had dimension and like darks and lights and all that stuff. And then like when I started playing with drag, I was like, that's drag. Like you're lying. You're basically lying to the eye. Like And so I loved that part. And like I just
it works like for some reason it works on your face very well. Like
I just love it. I don't know. I love like I don't know. I remember when I first started drag, Laganja's like first comment when I was like, oh, this is my face, and I thought it looked great, and she was like, it looks like you're scared of makeup because like there isn't any. So, and then so I just started like really going in and like and I've only been doing it for a little bit, so like there's still like, whoa, oh my god, look at me, I'm fighting already. But like like so there's still like development, so who knows where my face will be and like whatever, maybe
or even your drag will be in it. It's still evolving.
I might be fishy goddess, like blah, 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 but as of right now, like I just love looking like a clown because like to me that's what drag is. You're like a party clown. You're there to like
you're there to entertain, like put on a show.
You're facilitating nightlife. You're like the babysitter. You're the like. And I remember like as a little kid, that's probably the reason why it took me so long to try drag, was because I just like had such a respect for it. I was like, these are the owners of nightlife.
They're like the backbone, especially in the community, and get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they made me feel so accepted, and I had no idea like why they made me feel accepted. But I think like in retrospect, I think it was like, if there's room for like that person on Earth, then there's room for me. Like, you know what I mean? So like, because I remember seeing like a Sister of Perpetual Indulgence, like when I first went to San Francisco, they were like everywhere. They were like cockroaches. Everywhere.
They're
like,
everywhere.
Yeah, they really are. They're like they're trying on they're trying on Keds at fucking Macy's. Like literally, like they're everywhere, and it just. Yeah, it really. That's why I moved there, because I literally saw them and I was like, if there's room for them, there's room for me. So I'm just gonna do that.
How long were you in San Francisco for?
For like a year and a half or something. It wasn't too long, but it just. I feel like that was my formative years though, because that was when I was like 20 to 21. So like that was
when
like,
you were a baby.
Yeah, that was like my fake ID time. Like,
fun.
And I remember,
your fun time.
Yeah, and I remember I had like my friend had a fake ID and he totally looked like me, but the guy that it was, I totally fucking hated. Like, so I had to just pretend I was this dude. I'm not even gonna say his name because I hate it. Like,
what does it rhyme with? No, I'm kidding.
It rhymes with like with Helen Horton, but yeah. Is that a rhyme? I don't know.
I don't know.
But whatever. But anyways.
But I do like your drag because there's this like punk rock kind of edge to your looks every time. It's like every time I've seen you in drag, I'm like, I know that girl. Yeah. I used to party with that girl back at school.
And when you come out, there's a bit of seriousness, and then you kind of confuse the audience and become funny.
Yeah.
And it's so unexpected, which is really catches the audience, I think.
Yeah.
So you think I'm really pretty.
Oh my god! So so you did Bubbly Brunch today, and what is your favorite show in San Diego to do? Like or your favorite number? Let's say what number is like you're in your back pocket? You can pull it out and do it anywhere.
Well, I 1000% know that my favorite show in San Diego is Miriam Tea Party, because I fucking live for that stupid slut. Like,
so did you go to her 30th?
I didn't, because I was in Palm Springs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I was making lots of money.
You were making
money. I was booked in class.
Were you at Toucans for the
show? Toucans.
Okay,
Toucans is fun.
But no, I fucking love like Miriam Tea's Party.
That Miriam Tea Party is the first time I saw you do drag.
Really?
Yeah. I remember. You remember,
Eric? What number was it?
The Mean Girls number.
No, I saw it before that. You were wearing all black in the long black boots, and it was like, I think it was like maybe one of your very first performances.
With the Ariana number for Christmas?
Yeah. That was the first time I was like, who's this new queen? Okay.
I can't wait for Christmas because I want to do that number again. Like,
you should.
I want to do the exact same thing. Like,
and then you did the Mean Girls number at the outside when it was outside. That was so fun.
I just about died watching that performance.
Because there were props. You handed out flyers.
Yeah. And the flyers actually had the drag queens in the show, their photos of them, and
I was like, she put work into this. Like, okay,
well thought out.
That's the thing. I love to tell a story. Like, I love to be a cool concept. Like,
I love that.
Yeah.
Like I like going to seeing a drag performance, and you can tell the drag queen put thought into it, and they're like, this is what I want to get across in this number. I'm not just going to go out and lip sync.
Yeah.
I want to actually entertain and put on a show.
No, I want to tell a story,
love that.
like all of that. And that number that like first, that Mean Girls number, to be honest, like that was the first number in my entire life I was ever like I did that. Like, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, and it's so weird, honestly, like, because I think as an artist, we're like all our own worst critic. So like, like, I don't know, that was the first time in my entire life. Like, I mean, yeah, I could have been better because like my like standard for drag is like so up here because like that's probably why I've never tried it because my standard is
Are you
so
really
up
critical
here.
on yourself?
Like 1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
way.
not only am I critical on myself, but I'm critical on others. I'm like,
Are you a Virgo?
yeah. Oh, I am a Virgo.
I
yes,
knew it.
yes,
I knew
yes.
it.
Yeah. No, I'm like,
why are there always so many Virgos around me?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Yep, you're
you
that
might
sounds
get
like a
murdered.
Virgo.
We murder a lot of people. Like I hear. I don't know. Not a scientist.
Oh, how funny. Are you close with your parents? Are your parents still alive? Are they here in San Diego?
Yeah, my parents are close. I'm like, I'd like to think that I'm close, but I haven't talked to them in years.
Okay.
But if that's the thing, but like, no, honestly, like, my parents are amazing. It's so weird. I'm just like, yeah, it's not a sensitive subject, but it's weird because like I love my parents so much.
Yeah.
But I really like I haven't ever since COVID. I haven't talked to them like in forever, and I feel so guilty every single day. I literally feel like this thing that's like, go fucking talk to your parents, but like, or your family or anybody, and they'll message me on like Instagram and they'll be like, hey, we miss you, like, oh, we blah 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 blah, like let's go swimming. And I'll just like double tap and I'll be like, yeah, I miss you too, yada yada, and like I miss them too, but like I don't know why. I'm so straight. Not like I love them so much too. They're like amazing.
Yeah.
They're supportive. They're great and everything.
But you're doing your own thing right now.
Yeah, I think it's because like my grandfather died, so I think I'm like, I think maybe
that?
just I think it's just processing that, and like, and I'm totally cool to talk about it. I love talking about everything, but like, yeah, I definitely feel like because I'm very retrospective, and I'm thinking like, oh, maybe acknowledging that like he's gone is like.
God, you're
can't
such a
do
Virgo.
that. Like, yeah, I totally, yeah.
Gee.
But either way, so like my family's amazing. I just haven't talked to them, and like I think about it every day. I'm like, go fucking just call them, like big fucking deal. But my brain basically says like, you haven't talked to them for like a year. Now it's been like a year and a day, so you should.
Guess what? We have them on the phone. No, I'm kidding.
Behind the curtain.
Behind the curtain.
Like, come on. But yeah.
And you're also part of. So in San Diego, there's the House of Glam, which we had Jasmine and Quinn on, and you're part of the House of Vixen. Kixie Vixen South. It's a friend of the show. She's been on. I don't remember how many times. We haven't had her on in a hot minute, but you're part of that house with a bunch of other queens.
Yeah, that's amazing. Like I tell Kixie this all the time. I don't know what fucking Christian act I did to deserve you in my life.
Yeah,
but,
Kixie's
like,
great.
She's great, and like she's just I don't have words to describe her because I really don't know what I deserve her. Like I'm such a party animal. I love nightlife. I love fun. Like, you know what I mean? You can talk me into anything.
Yeah.
Like but really, and she is truly like a like she's all about the art of drag. Like she is like the last thing I need is a drag mom that's like about the party. She is always like, yeah, that's cute, but like this is the art. Let's do this. I have this idea. Let's do this.
That's really
and
cool.
I love that. And it just
who else is part of her house now? It's a lot of like newer queens, isn't it? Or not?
So the original like child was Loya Vixen. And like and I love her. She's so cool. Like she really is just like amazing. Like and then I remember they added Cordelia Vixen. And I remember like the day that they added her because like Kixie and I like we were like just drunk chatting at Rich's like over quarantine, like, and I was like, yeah, I'd love to join your house, but at the time I was like Grotesca's daughter. But like nothing against Grotesca, like I love Grotesca. I love her so much. But we were just like drunk and joking, like blah blah blah. And she was like, yeah, I'd love to have a daughter that's like, she's like, I love your looks, blah, blah, blah. You're always like in it to win it. So like let's do it. Like
you're like, all right, there you go.
And then I remember like seeing one day like on Instagram like, oh, Cordelia Vixen my new drag show. I was like, oh, okay. But what's it called? But honestly, like Cordelia is like, I love her so much. She's like my favorite person ever. Like she is just so sexy and so seductive. She is, and like she's such a goofball.
Yeah.
I love for her. Like my relationship with her is just so sacred. I fucking live for her. I don't know. I've probably grown with her the closest out of all the vixens, and yeah, I love her so much.
I love that San Diego. We're not like LA. We're not like New York or Chicago, but we have such a good, I think, a gay community and LGBTQ community here, and even so many really talented queens. In San Diego.
And the interesting thing is, like, out of COVID, I feel like these houses have really popped up and become really strong, which is like maybe one of the beautiful things we've gotten out of COVID.
I think it's really cool.
I don't remember houses being such a big thing beforehand.
I don't at all either. And to be honest, I'm like I'm gonna be the first to say it that I'm currently House of Glixen too. because me and Jasmine, like we always talk about this Glixen thing, and like I like the House of Glam is I fucking love all of them too. They're all amazing.
So cool.
They're like the closest friends, like,
and I like that pretty much all the queens all like get along. They all do like are so intertwined in the community. And so you can go to like Kixie's show, see somebody that you saw maybe Miriam's show do something completely different. It's so cool.
Yeah, no, they're very supportive. Like I don't know. That's my favorite part of drag is just you always just see like who's cheering you on. And I always see Strawberry out there.
Oh, I love Strawberry. Hopefully she will be on soon because we haven't had her.
She hasn't been on.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, she's been on. Okay, good.
Yeah, she hasn't been on since season 3. Last season. She was our first. I think our first guest while we were doing COVID.
She was our first.
She was our first one.
I'm sure she's got some new stories.
She's great. If you guys get a chance to see her in San Diego, check her out.
And she gets the hottest guys.
I know.
I love following her stories. She has great stories.
Yeah, she's really cool.
I was gonna ask, what was it like, kind of starting out and then COVID hitting, and how did you deal with that, and when you came out of that?
It was truly a blessing.
Really?
Honestly, it was truly a blessing. I love COVID. Like honestly, like Mama Delta. What comes after Delta? E, F, what is it? Sigma, Genta, whatever. Like whatever. I don't know. I love COVID. Like because, like before that, like I was literally doing drag to like go out, party, do drugs, just like hang with friends and like I would literally go to like be like, oh, we're going out this night. Cool. Let me go like. Try to spend like $30 on a dress, like maybe I can turn this into a look, like whatever. Yeah. But like when COVID hit, like it was like a pause on everything, and like it was weird because like it never felt like everything was gonna close down. I remember like my friends were like, everything's gonna close. You better come out tonight. Like I was like, it's not gonna fucking close, and then it closed, and then it closed for a long time.
Yeah.
And then like it was like 2 weeks in, and then I was like. Well, I'm fucking bored. There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
Like everything's fucking closed. It's like when everything was like locked down.
Like
so
lockdown. Yeah.
Yeah. Like everyone was it was normal. Yeah. Like so,
you couldn't even really go. You could only go. I remember gas station, grocery store. That in hospital. If you, that was it.
But like honestly, I loved it because like how boring would it be to just be living the same thing every fucking day? Like that's kind of whack. Like. I mean, because our life is like wackadoodle, like to begin with. I mean, like it's like eat, like work, like it's so bullshit. Like this isn't like the like. I mean, like a bird doesn't have to fucking pay rent, like you know, like I'm like ready to be like Notebook, like if I'm a bird, you're a bird. Like, but anyways, like no, COVID was like such a blessing because like it like during that time there was like nothing to do, and then I just like would do drag randomly, to go out like once a week, like once like it was okay to go out, not okay to go out, but like you had to wear a mask and everything, but like still like, and then so I started doing that, and then like it was right around the time that like Rupauls Rand Paul's Drag Race came out, like the audition stuff came out, so I auditioned for Rand Paul's Drag Race, and
how did the audition go?
Well, I auditioned, and I don't know, is this like NDA shit? Whatever, who cares? No one listens to this. Like,
no, nobody listens. Yeah, we only have 2 people.
Yeah, 2 people. Yeah,
one of them's my mom.
Yeah, there you go. So
and the other one's RuPaul. No, I'm kidding.
But like, so then it was during that time, and then like, so I auditioned, and I never like thought of auditioning, but then I don't even.
You said, why not?
Like, well, like I got a thing where they were like, and we haven't received like a video, so I was like, well, let me like
throw
send
something
a video.
together.
Like, and then like because I never intended on fully completing it. I just wanted to
do it.
You know, just type your name in. What's your name? Like blah blah blah. But there was some fucking hard words. Like there's a fucking question on there like describe your drag in 3 names. And like back then I had no idea who the fuck I was. Like I still don't know who the hell I am. But
would
like,
you audition again? I
cannot fucking wait to audition.
Do you think you're more prepared now?
1 bajillion%.
I think so.
I think so too.
And I truly don't like. I really don't like. I want to be on it. I don't care if I'm on it because drag is so fucking fun right now to begin with.
Yeah.
I'm in the honeymoon stage. So
well,
the
other thing too, now that we're out of COVID, pretty much, it's like drag has come back full force. Like show after show, everybody's out there doing it. And I feel like a lot of the queens coming out of COVID, especially here in San Diego, just have this new like fire to keep performing and do better and like all of that. And I love it. I
think because like everybody has that unemployment month.
Yeah.
So everyone's tipping like crazy. Like,
yeah. Like, and as an audience member, it is just so nice to be out and be entertained.
We're
well, without unemployment is very nice, I'm sure.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, who were some of your influences? Like who influenced your drag or just like your persona of Silas?
Like I don't have like any divas that I'm like I love this diva, I love that diva. I think the only person that I think that like I really resonate with is like Janice Dickinson. I mean, like,
wow, that is so random.
Yeah, like it's so random
for all of you kids out there.
Can you explain who Janice Dickinson is?
Because there's gonna be people who are gonna be like, who?
Well, Janice Dickinson is just
she was
like,
a mess. I loved her. She was a drama, a mess.
Like the self-proclaimed first supermodel, and they always say self-proclaimed, but like. She says that she proclaimed it. I really don't care. She's like iconic. She's like, I don't know. And I remember reading her book when I was like a gay little kid. And like, and the one thing she always said is like, you're not the one that fucking has to look at you. Like, you know what I mean? And like, and that just changed so much to me because like, I mean, you take who you are so seriously, but then at this, like, not that I'm like fake about like my persona or like my face or anything, but like, you're not the one that has to look at you. Like, you know, so I just think about that. Like,
you think of it from an audience point of view. Like when, like, even like how I do this show, I never have like how I feel about it. It's always, I'm doing it for our audience.
Yeah.
It's, are they going to enjoy what they're going to listen to?
Truly. And like, and they have an idea of like what they like. And that's just shaped, I mean, like so much. Also, okay, so I have to say, like, I grew up in like a life of crime. So,
who
like,
hasn't? Who hasn't?
But like, so like
what kind of crime?
Yeah,
you
what does that
crime?
mean?
Like, what is it? Unpack that.
Did you steal bubble gum?
Did you steal
I
car?
did one time.
Oh, mama, bubble gum. I'm like, no, like
allegedly.
Yeah, all of this is allegedly. I just want to just preface this. This never happened. But no, like so. When I was growing up, like, and I can totally talk about this, like, the lawyer said I can totally talk about this.
Okay.
But, like,
the lawyer said.
Yeah, the lawyer said. Yeah, I don't know. But like, when I was growing up, like, my mom, once upon a time, like, who shall remain nameless, like, she was once upon a time, like, the most wanted woman in San Diego County for like fraud and like money laundering. Yeah.
Whoa.
But like the thing
like
is
America's Most Wanted type of a.
Yeah. Well, not like she never like murdered anybody, so she wasn't like
that bad.
Yeah, she wasn't that bad. But like as far as like I guess they have categories. Like, so you can be like most wanted for this and most wanted for that. So she was just most wanted for like fraud and money laundering.
Oh, no wonder why you talked to her.
I talked to her. Like, I like her. She's cool, but she's more like the cool aunt. She's not like a mom. She's like a cool aunt.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So
but,
wait,
like,
how old were you when all this was going down?
So young, to the point where I'm like, this was normal life. Like,
really?
I remember just being like, yeah, we've got. Oh my god, should I even see this? Okay, I remember just being like, yeah, just bleaching this is normal. This is arts and crafts, mama. Like, and I remember this one time, like, bleaching, like, this thing, like, that I shall remain nameless because it's all alleged.
Yeah.
Yes.
But, like, bleaching this thing, and I got on my leather jacket, and then just acetone just, like, destroying my leather jacket, and just being like, oh my god. Like, but, like, and also we lived in, like, the poorest neighborhood, but I had everything. Like, I had, like, Nintendo 64, like, I had cell phones, I had pagers, like, but they would all, like...
Did your mom get caught?
Like
eventually,
things always catch up to everybody. Like honestly, like things always catch up to everybody. Yeah, she got like a phenomenal deal, but like things always catch up to everything. Like,
but I'm sure she had to pay a pretty penny.
Well, like,
did she serve time?
Yeah, there was time. There was like deportation. There was like all kinds of stuff. But like they also,
what happened to you during that time? Like when your mom, did she get deported? Did you stay here?
No, nothing really, because like I'm so fucking weird. Is this a Virgo thing? But by the time like seriously, like when I was like in kindergarten, I remember I was like, I'd kind of rather live with my grandparents. Like they're kind of more stable. Like they kind of.
So you're young, probably elementary school.
Yeah, like it was definitely it was kindergarten for sure.
Okay, because and you're like, peace out, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Because I'm like a Virgo, so like I get scared.
Yeah.
Like when there's like a lot of like change. Like I remember like my stepbrothers, they would be like, yeah, we get to like do all this and do all that and go to the park at like 2 a.m. And I was like, oh my God, like I just don't want to get in any trouble. Like I remember I have this memory of like just fucking running from these people that were like, I've never
the police. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, we ran from the police several times. Wow. Yeah, but I just thought that was normal. Like I'm just like,
she's like, oh, it's a Saturday. Yeah. This is what we do.
Like, everybody has a secret chimney that pulls out that your mom hides in. Like everybody has that. Like
that comes in every house.
Every house, yeah. You don't have a secret chimney? Like, how dare you? Wow.
I'm offended. How dare you? Wow.
Yeah. That's running from the cops is how everyone gets their cardio.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
So your mom was like a criminal, legit criminal. And
but
you survived.
Yeah, no, but honestly, like, I think it's the best thing ever. Like, I think that's like, I'm not trying to be like I'm a good person, but I think that's why I'm a critical thinker and conscious and like aware, because I think that like I don't know, and I also that happened during the 90s, and like 90s programming was just so rotted and gutted. I love it. Like I've been watching all that just while I eat, and
all that
so fucking fun. It's borderline.
Wait, how old are you, Silas?
I'm 32.
Oh gosh, you're a baby.
Well, I'm almost 33
you're a baby.
because like I'm gonna be like 33 in a couple days. So.
You're a baby. Yeah. You're like on the cusp of millennial and Gen like Z. How in Gen is it Gen Z?
Yeah, Gen Z. Like Bash.
Yeah, Gen Z and millennial. Because Bash is what 30? He's 34. He's 10 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So you're like right there, which is kind of like the cool generation.
No, it's cool, but I'm also right at the place where I'm like starting to feel like I see it. Yeah. I'm not part of your generation, and I'm not part of the younger generation, because the other day I was talking about
what is
movie.
Gen Z.
Z, some shit. I don't know. I hate them. No, I'm kidding. No, they're cool.
No, you're thinking like millennial Gen X is what Bash is.
No, you're Gen X.
Yeah, so that's kind of Bashy is in that.
That's me.
Yeah.
But Bash is a Gen Z millennial.
Is
like
he?
Borderline Gen Z.
Oh, I'm getting it confused. Okay.
I'm right.
Okay.
I'm right.
For the first time.
I work in marketing. I need to know like demographics.
This
is what I do for a living.
I know I'm old. That's just,
you're Gen X.
Shut up.
I'm starting to feel old, because like the other day I was like talking about the First Wives Club, and like at the bar at Flicks, and someone was like,
"What's that?
Oh, is that old movie?" And I was like, old movie? Like, you mean classic movie?
I went to go see one of Michelada's show, and I was with some Gen Zs, and she did her nanny performance, and they were like, "What's the nanny? I've never seen this before." And I nearly like my stomach just was like about to explode. I could not believe
like, what?
Some gay person has never seen The Nanny.
Oh my God.
Do you know what The Nanny is?
Yeah.
Okay,
good. I watch while I eat. Like there's this, you can go on YouTube and just type in like fucking Niles.
And Cece. And them going at it. It's the best on YouTube. It's just clips of them going at it through the whole series of The Nanny. It is so good.
Over quarantine, I've just been going through that. I'm like, oh, okay. So just copy paste.
That's one of my stoner TV picks. Like when I get really stoned, I'll turn that on and laugh my little happy ass off. It's so good. But you guys, we're going to take a quick break to refill drinks, and we will be right back. Hims offers men access to high-quality medical products for issues all men face but rarely take care of, and they are a trustworthy destination for sound medical guidance for both prescription and non-prescription solutions, such as erectile dysfunction. That ridiculously expensive little blue pill is now generic, which means the prescription medication to treat erectile dysfunction is now affordable. At Hims, you pay as little as $4 a day. I mean, no embarrassing conversations, no expensive appointments. Just answer a few questions online in the privacy of your own home, and a medical provider will confidentially review. If approved, your medication is shipped directly to your door in discreet packaging. And you guys, shipping is free. Why live with ED when the solution can be so simple? And if you go to our website right now, they are offering a 60-day money-back guarantee. That means get hard or you get your money back. Whether you want to focus on sexual wellness, acne, hair loss, or beyond, Him has you covered. Start out with your free online visit. Go to whoinvitedher.net/hims. That's HIMS for your free visit. That's whoinvitedher.net/hims. Prescription products are subject to medical provider approval and require an online consultation with a medical provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. See website for full details and safety information. That's whoinvitedher.net, HIMS, HIMS. Everybody, we are back from break. We have refill drinks and other stuff. But we're back. So I was going to ask you guys, so last week, Eric will know this, we talked about OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
How they are getting rid of all of adult content. Yeah. Did you know about this, Silas?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I saw it.
So they released this week that they are changing their minds and going.
They've walked it back.
Yeah. Now because they realized that so many people were gonna, not use OnlyFans anymore and cut their subscription. They were gonna
the platform.
Billions of dollars.
Yeah.
So now they're like, oh, never mind.
Just kidding.
You can still do all of that.
We still love you, even though you've probably already left. So some people are like, I don't trust you, and you already turned our back. So I've already moved to another platform. Bye.
Yeah. Would you have an OnlyFans, Silas?
I wouldn't, because I have a husband, and I
just
you do? For him to find out. But
what if it was you and your husband?
Well, I don't know. That wouldn't be any fun. We I mean, it's very no, it's fun. I love it. It's great, but I'm in the laziest bottom, so I'm just whatever.
You just are just get it done.
Yeah, there'd be no cool angles. There'd be no So I'm the laziest bottom. Even when I'm on top, I'm like that. No kidding.
Like that.
That was a preview.
Yeah, preview. Yeah. Very unprepared, very uncoordinated. So it'd be no fun. But yeah. So no. The answer is no.
So not like your drag.
Not like your drag
life. Yeah. Not like your drag life.
So no OnlyFans.
I paid for tons of OnlyFans.
You have?
Yeah, especially with that unemployment money.
You're like, this is what I'm gonna do with it.
Well, this is the one time the government's gonna give me anything. So might as well. I'm poor.
Yeah.
But what's it called? But I've definitely paid for some OnlyFans, and some are hot. Some are.
Yeah. I agree. Would you do one, Eric?
I've considered doing some about my feet.
Your feet?
Yeah, I hear feet makes lots of money these days.
Huge.
Feet are everything. Yeah.
Oh, you should just do it. See what happens. What would you call it?
Do it for the show.
Do it for the show.
Yeah. No. If I
what would you take pictures of your feet? That's all you would do?
Yeah. People pay money all over the world for your feet.
There's
actually a site specific just for feet too.
Is it called Just for Feet?
I can't remember. It should be if it's not.
If I take a story and my feet accidentally even just flash on the screen, people will be like, hot. People are.
Yeah. Why, you got good feet?
I don't know. Well, not right now.
It doesn't even have to be good feet.
Really?
Bad feet make money too.
Hey, mama,
Yeah.
I got good feet. Okay. No, I'm kidding.
So a foot one, what would you call it?
I don't know, but if I did pick a name, I'd probably change it 4 times a year. So.
Yeah, you would.
Keep it.
God.
Cryptid. Yeah.
Look, you brought a joke.
I came with 1.
I know. No, did you guys watch All Stars? Are you caught up?
Yeah, no, I just saw it.
God, what did you think of this week's episode?
Game
was
within a
good.
game.
It's like revealed who came
So
back.
for me, it was snooze within a snooze.
Why?
Well, okay, so we already talked about how we saw like she took everything, but then we ended up with the same person who went home the week before.
Yeah.
So it was like, what was the
the
point
point?
of that? We had an
Yeah.
extra episode to get back to the same place again. That was
Yeah.
weird. That
Yeah.
seemed very
There was
waste
no
of time.
Like, it just felt like, we just did a whole
Yeah.
episode for no reason.
For nothing.
Yeah.
It was weird.
What did you think about the take on the vagina monologues, where it was like the unique? What is it?
Is that what that was?
Yeah, it was a take on
Yeah.
that.
They were good. I think some people did better than I thought they would. So yeah.
What did you think?
It was
Silas?
cool. I mean, I think I really just like Sonique's. Like, I honestly like. I just live for her. Like, she's amazing.
love her.
Like, yeah, she's actually like the first song I ever performed in drag was actually a song that I saw her do. That I was like, not like I can do that. Like, not like she did it bad or anything. It was just like a thing where I was just like, she empowered me to do that.
To do
like,
it.
yeah, but like, I don't know. I live for her. Like. And she just has such a cool thing where like I wouldn't change a thing about it. Like she just told her story in such a cool way. Like sometimes I'm like I wish it was more powerful, but then I'm like in certain times I'm like, but it wouldn't. She just told it in such a cool way.
Yeah.
She made me cry. I loved it. I live for her. She's amazing.
She's been one this season that because a lot of people didn't remember she was in season 2, right?
Season 2.
Yeah,
Which
which
for
was
me
so
is like
long ago.
like right now because honestly like okay, so I don't want to be like blah 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 blah, but like I just find myself rewatching seasons 2, seasons 3,
The early
4.
ones.
Yeah.
When it was
Over
still
and over
kind of
again.
not so produced and
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
like rough
And,
still.
and there wasn't all the
Yes.
extra like we've got a surprise and around this corner
and
you
all
have
of the
this
queens
extra.
were like not like RuPaul like level type of thing. They were still like, oh, local
And they
queens.
weren't worried about the fan base. They were
No.
like my
Yeah.
favorite drag queen ever in the world is like fucking Raven and Tammy Brown. Like
I
those
love
two-
Tammy Brown.
I
She's
wanna be a
so
combo of
cuckoo
those
woo.
two.
I
Like,
love it.
Yes, like, but I
I used to
love
hang
how,
out
like-
with Raven like back in my 20s.
Really?
Before Drag Race.
Well, she's here like often, like in
Yeah.
Southern California. Like she's like I remember I did a show with her and like it was just she was the coolest bitch ever. But then like also it was just so weird like being like wow like that's like one of your like gay little heroes.
Yeah.
Like you didn't know back then when you were like a gay little soul. But I'm like in retrospect I'm like bitch you lived for her.
Yeah.
Like
Raven and Raja I used to hang out with
How
a
funny.
million years ago before
Wow.
no one knew who they were.
Yeah.
I was dating a bartender. Wow, how things are similar.
This is like LA?
some things never change.
Never change.
It was, yeah, it was in LA.
Wow,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How was that though?
I mean, so it was before Drag Race, so
Well, like set the tone. Like what year? Like
What year?
Oh,
yeah, like what was
shit,
the movie like in the
motherfucker.
theaters?
So
like,
this is
What was
literally
the
this is literally 18 years ago. It would have to
So-
be 18. So I don't know. I don't do math.
The early
well.
2000s.
2003.
Oh.
Holy crap! I'm old.
You're like, so
What bar?
picture
What
it.
bar?
You're like, come on over, baby, by Christina
You're
Aguilera.
like in the background.
So-
I'm kidding.
So I'm actually going to be embarrassedly say it was the Inland Empire at Oasis.
Oh.
And they were both performing that night, and they were friends with the bartender. His name, he doesn't listen to the show. Alfredo was his name. He was
Okay.
super hot, super cute. I had the biggest crush on him. And we went back to the apartment, and like we just all hung out and like. I don't know. We did some stuff I'm not going to talk about.
Why you talk about everything else
I
on
know.
the show?
All right. Well, yeah.
You don't have to.
And
Yes,
yeah,
you do. It's part of your contract. No, I'm kidding.
Like, and we fisted.
no, it wasn't sex stuff. We did other stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, and
some stuff.
yeah, some stuff.
Some
And it
candy.
was fun. They were so sweet and nice and cool, but it was a different time because drag queens weren't celebrities yet. They were just like they were just part of life, and so it was different, but it was fun. I had a great time. They were cool.
But so far this season has not wowed me.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I agree.
Right?
I mean, I truly haven't been wowed by like a season like yet, like in a while.
Yeah.
It's been quite a minute, and I'm not dogging them. Like all drag is valid. I love all drag. I just think like it's just like almost like drag has become the monster that it makes fun of right now, and like so I feel like if any drag is gonna wow me, it's gonna be like some really fucking stupid out of this world drag. It's not gonna be this like because Cardi B is literally calling Abraham Levy for costumes. Like that's what the queens call. Like queens got to step it up. We're not doing this fucking pop star Beyonce bullshit anymore. Like we got to make fun of the monster that like we're like the snake that eats its tail. Like we got to stop eating the tail. Like we're like a lot of drag queens are being the fucking snake right now, and it's like there's already a snake that makes billions of dollars or millions of dollars a year, and they look better than you, bitch. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just like I don't know.
When you get on the show, what challenge would you be like? Oh God, you're dreading.
Yeah.
Oh, dreading? Like,
yeah,
I thought
you're
you were
like
asking me to look forward to. I'm looking
well, no, that's going to be your other question.
Oh, okay.
So if you get on RuPaul's Drag Race, out of the challenges, which one are you dreading, and which one are you so excited for?
I think I'm like, if I were to dredge anyone, like it would probably be like the stand-up comedy one because I've never done that.
Oh, that would be hard.
rough.
Yeah, just like because like with comedy like. They're either laughing or they're not.
If you're not funny, you're not funny.
And also there really isn't an audience, so you don't.
Yeah, that's gonna be so.
Especially with the new COVID episodes.
Yeah,
there's definitely not.
It's not like it's energy to feed off of. Like even when you're doing drag, there's an audience.
Yeah, laugh tracker. Oof.
Yeah, yeah, I could see. Okay, which one are you looking forward to?
I'm really looking forward to like the look ball because like
because they do one every season.
Yeah, I'm definitely like in that like look like stunt category.
Yeah,
like, I'm not in the talent category.
Okay, so can you sew then?
Oh, do you know what's funny? It's actually I went to like fashion school, so I actually have a degree in like
thank
sewing.
Goodness.
But I'm like lazy. But but
you could work the sewing machine under pressure.
Yeah, and I actually I've done it for friends. Like I've been out like to Cornelia's house, and I'm like I can do this really quickly, but I won't sew shit for me because I'm lazy.
Yeah,
and I'd rather
that's okay.
You'd rather
you
pay somebody else.
Yeah, you have more energy to put out.
Who would you do for Snatch Game?
Well, it's funny because like for my audition video, I don't even know if I can see this, but whatever, I don't care, whatever. But like I did Fran Drescher, and I did Marie Curie, and then I did Janice Dickinson.
Yeah.
But that was my first time in my entire life I ever did impersonations, and like ever since like Kixie took me like under her wing, she was like, "Mama, do like Amy Winehouse," and like I would do Amy Winehouse. Like I would do Amy Winehouse, and I really like the idea of doing someone that's unknown, so you can kind of apply anything. So I really like the idea of Marie Curie. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, like. I don't know, but then Fran Drescher,
that would
like,
be, nobody's ever done that.
And honestly, I did. No, some people have done it.
Have they?
Yeah,
they haven't done it in a while then.
Courtney Cox did it. She didn't do it super well. She did it great though. I mean, she was good.
Yeah.
Like, but I would totally do Fran. Like, I think Fran's like one of those not like easy characters, but she has a thing that you can do.
Yeah,
like,
she has a lot of personality.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could do like Rachel McAdams from Mean Girls. That could be.
Who the hell is that?
No, what's her name? Where you did for the Mean Girls performance. You could actually.
Well, you can't do characters though, so you can only do like.
Oh, an actual celebrity.
An
you can't do
person.
a person in a movie or something.
It can't be like a character.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it can't be a copyrighted thing, but some people have done that. Like Bob has done like that. Like Ubo, whoever, I don't know who she is.
From Orange is the New Black.
Yes.
She played what she did was play the character, the actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a character.
It was a character.
So I don't know. I don't know. This season's been just, it's entertaining, but it hasn't won. I'm curious to see who's going to win. Yeah. That for sure. Because it's Raja, Ginger, and Kylie. Right?
And Eureka.
Eureka.
No, Eureka.
And Eureka, yeah.
Yeah, she's in the top 4. Yeah, we lost Trinity.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I heard who wins, but I'll tell you if you want after this. Well, no, allegedly.
You could get yourself in trouble.
You just saw it on Reddit. It's fine.
You read it on
Reddit.
Trouble.
It doesn't.
Yeah. That's it. You read it on Reddit. You read it on Reddit. Okay, we're gonna play a game we always do. With our guests.
Oh my God,
this is a little bit of
We have music?
Getting to know you. Getting to know you.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the segment or the part of the show where we have a stack of cards and with random questions. It could be anything. And we're just going to ask you, see what you think. You can just answer as truthfully as possible.
So, back in high school, what was the strangest thing someone could find in your locker?
Did you have a locker?
Well, yeah, it was. I went to like a. They made me go to this like my like school. I went to UCSC Price, but then my college counselor was like, "You should go to this bad school so that you graduate top of the class." So then I had
That's
a really
kind of a great idea, though.
That is.
Yeah, it was a great idea. Except for that, I'm stupid and I went to fashion school, which so it didn't work out.
That's
but-
stupid.
Listen, when you're on
Hey,
drag-
at least you did
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, when you're on
Yeah.
Drag Race, you'll be fine. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. But like, I don't know. I mean, it was probably like a fucking Soma pill. I don't know. Wait, strange? I wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't think I had anything strange like
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you?
marijuana.
Marijuana.
No, I
That's
was-
not strange.
I was so
That's not
straight laced. I was like, yeah. No.
I didn't. I had people write stuff on my locker.
Like
Ooh.
what?
Yeah,
Word
faggot.
RF? Oh, that's
Oh.
nice.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute.
I had that
Yeah.
on my locker.
Lovely.
Slut twin.
Slut
that
twin.
I'm going to start
Twin?
calling you that from now on.
Because I have an identical twin brother.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, who's also gay, too.
Yeah.
He's also gay too.
Yeah, they both
That's
used to live in
cool.
San Diego
for
together.
a
What
long
an
time.
adventure.
Do you guys
Oh,
ever
yes.
trade like people?
Everybody always asks that. No.
Why not? I would, but then
No,
again,
that's weird.
Like, I'm thinking about this as myself, thinking
Yeah.
it's hot. But when you're like thinking about, it, like, no, I'm not giving that to you. Bitch.
No, it's
Like,
mine.
Yeah,
we don't check.
Who's the firstborn?
He is.
Oh my
You can
God.
tell by the face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, you can tell by the face. He got that. Bitch
He
got
looks
all
a
the nutrients.
little bit older than me.
All right, next question. What's the most embarrassing or worst thing your parents ever caught you doing?
Oh, sucking dick behind like yeah, and it wasn't even like in a fucking like good spot. Like I was literally like they were watching TV like on the couch over there, and I was like, yeah, let's like do it behind the couch.
Whoa.
Behind the
Yeah,
couch?
yeah, I was like, let's do it behind the couch. Like they'll never know. But like the thing is that like so
Did they hear the slurping sounds? Is that
So
what
there's
keep
like
them?
They were like, what is that?
Well,
Don't
they
ever
were
make
like-
that sound in
I
front of
know.
me again.
Miss Mandarin. You know? Well, like they were like it was my mom and like her boyfriend, but like they're not like they're married. Well, they're not married. They were just dating, but like
Yeah.
we're not related. So it was like me and like his son. So like, but
Whoa.
they weren't even married yet. So it wasn't even my stepbrother or anything. He was just like
Right.
a random. So
How old are you?
I'm 32.
No, how old were you when that
Oh,
happened?
when this happened?
He's like, it was yesterday. I was 32.
No, I'm 32. No, I was probably like, I don't know, I was young. I was
Like
like
a teenager
probably, like,
year?
Not even. I was like probably like 10 or something.
Wow.
But like, I remember like, yeah, but I remember that they like, so they
What
caught
did
us.
your
remember?
mom do?
She just like was like, what are you guys doing? Sorry, Tangy.
Oh, you
Don't hit
But
Tangy.
yeah,
don't hit the
but-
painting. God damn.
was so
You got
passionate.
excited.
I got
Yeah.
so excited. Was high.
What did your mom do? Did she freak out?
Well, it was like a big deal for a second, but it went away, and like
Okay.
no one ever talked about
Oh
it.
my
And
God,
like
I
I
would
remember,
be
I
mortified.
ditched my mom, and I lived with my
Yeah,
grandparents. Like, at a young
that's
age.
why.
So like
'cause you
I
were
was
there.
kind of like expecting my grandparents to be
Yeah.
like, "We heard you were sucking dick behind like the couch," but it never happened.
You're like,
No.
you know what? We're just gonna do it right here.
no, they were just like, "We're just gonna not talk about this ever
Oh,
again."
okay.
So I
Next
was like,
question.
"Well,
Latino
Wow.
family.
yeah, Latino yeah,
Yeah.
heard that.
Has anyone started a rumor about you? If so, what was it about? How very mean girls.
I know.
I don't know. I mean,
Has anybody started a rumor about
I
you?
think so.
We can start one right now.
Not very popular.
Has anybody else has spread one about you, Eric?
Me? No, not that I can think of.
Okay.
What about you? What were your rumors?
I don't know. I don't think I've had any about me. Maybe if there were rumors, but they were Manny's rumors, so people thought it was about
Probably
me.
true.
Yeah.
Probably true.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. What strange thing would you like to happen at your funeral to make people laugh?
That's a
Oh.
good question.
That is a good question.
It'd be fun to just have everybody just say like your worst qualities.
They would just go. They would just go around and say, "This is what we. This is the worst part about you."
Yeah. And
Really?
then everybody would just leave like the event like, actually, I'm not that sad.
I'm a horrible person. I'm not that sad.
You're right.
I feel like you should have like a queen perform one of your numbers, like your funniest numbers, to do that at your funeral.
I would wake up. I'm snatching this. I'm haunting her. First of all, I'm attaching myself to her personal being. Yeah.
Oh, how funny.
All right. If your office had a show and you don't have an office, but if your room you get ready in has a show and tell for adults, what would you be proud to display?
If my who?
So like say like when you're getting ready, do you put anything out to like
when you're at a show?
When you're at a show.
No, not really. But lately, for some reason, I've been getting like ready to Grease music.
Oh,
really?
Listening to Grease, yeah. Like,
Grease movie?
Yeah, like the Grease soundtrack. Like I've just been listening to it, and I just like feel myself like.
How?
Yeah, that's super random.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you ever watched Grease 2?
No, never watched.
I've never watched Grease 2 either.
Really?
It's a gem.
Is it jam like bad or?
It's so bad it's good. It's like
Michelle Pfeiffer, right?
Michelle Pfeiffer's in it.
Michelle Pfeiffer, like Catwoman.
Yeah, she sings. Tries to.
Oh my god!
You gotta watch it. It is. Get really high and watch it. It's comedy.
I might do it.
It's so bad it's good.
Huh.
Wow.
All right. This doesn't apply. Wait, I'll go back. Have you ever had anything waxed? If so, what?
I don't think so.
No?
Never? No, I'll shave stuff.
Really?
I don't think I've ever had anything waxed.
Oh, interesting.
I'll shave stuff, but yeah, I found like that Norelco one though. That Norelco one blade is.
The one blade. I've actually used that. Yeah, I like it.
What have you had waxed, Eric?
I'm trying to think. Have I had? Oh, it was the '90s. My eyebrows.
I could see that.
The full eyebrow.
Yeah, well, not the full eyebrow, but like I used to get them shaped.
Yeah. I've never had anything waxed.
Huh.
I don't want to. I'm good.
Well, you should start with your ears.
Shut up. How dare you? I am not other Eric. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know who you are. Go ahead, next one.
When you were a kid, did you have any posters on your wall? And if so, what?
I grew up in Logan Heights, so every poster I had to print out off of Word. So I literally had different fonts that said Spice Girls and a different font.
You
that
made
said,
your own?
I had to make my own posters. Yeah, to make my own posters.
Oh, so it was a homemade Spice Girl.
My fucking posters, okay.
What was the other one?
Probably like Backstreet Boys. I was very Backstreet Boys. Like,
wow.
Versus NSYNC. Even though, like in retrospect, NSYNC was like the one.
I actually was too. I think it was more Backstreet Boys.
I don't know why they're all ugly. I don't know why I was like Team Backstreet Boys.
No.
What did you have on your wall, Eric?
I mean, I had a poster of Britney Spears.
Of course.
I had so gay. I had the Clueless poster.
What?
Yeah.
From the movie?
Yeah, from the movie.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was like my favorite thing like in high school. Like clearly how did my parents not know I was gay?
Yeah.
Mine, I did not have any of that on my wall. I was a nerd.
Posters?
No, I had like what I would have on my wall was comic book shit.
Oh, okay.
Because I used to do that, and then I would have like bands. Like I had the Smiths, the Pixies, all of those. Yeah, Susie and the Banshees.
You were like a tormented angry.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, teenager.
Yeah. That's what was on mine. Okay, last question.
Okay, if you were a villain or criminal mastermind, what would your calling card be?
Like, what would your signature be?
Yeah.
Once you committed the crime,
do you
like
leave something behind,
or do something.
What would I leave behind?
Yeah, like
or like a nail, like
just
like popping off and like.
It would just be a random nail.
You've already left a couple here.
So you're at the scene of the crime.
So I think it's probably nail.
Oh my god, that is so funny. But we are coming to the end of the show. And before we go, I always like to leave a show with a happy story, something cool that's been happening in the news.
It's already over, the show?
I know.
Wow.
I know. It goes by so fast. So I thought this article was really encouraging because there has been a new there's a new human trial starting for a new HIV vaccination by Moderna.
Yes.
And the way they've gotten to the human trials is because they've used a lot of technology for the vaccine for COVID vaccination.
On the mRNA.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they started human trials this, I think, starts this month.
Yeah.
And the trial goes till May 2023.
Which is, I think, phase 2 is what
yeah.
And
but
that's
just
so recent. That's not recent, but that's
recent.
like close. Like that's
Yeah.
really close.
Yeah. I just thought it was so cool because after all these years of dealing with the HIV and AIDS epidemic, we're finally at a point where there's a vaccination.
Yeah.
Or even a possibility.
Yeah.
And it would just be so good. Because even now, with the spread of it, now that a lot of people are on PrEP, which is great, I think, if it's, you know what I mean? If you're not, go on PrEP.
Yeah, it's so easy.
But even if there's going to be a vaccination, I just think this is going to be so cool.
Yeah.
It's just one step closer.
Yeah. It changes all of our lives if we're able to get that. So, which is
exactly.
great. Yes.
Oh, and speaking of that, don't forget Red Dress Party San Diego is coming September 18th, right?
Yes.
Are you guys
Yeah.
going?
Yeah, we're going.
I've never been.
How are you going?
Go. Well, I've never been, but
It's so
You should
fun.
go.
We went. Let me pull up the website. We went. What year was it? The
2 years ago.
On the 2009, right?
19.
19. I know I'm doing two things at
not
once.
12 years ago.
So you can go reddresspartysd.com is the website. You can still get tickets and all the information. It's a lot of fun.
They are almost sold out of VIP. I
Yeah.
keep seeing they're like, I don't know, above 75%.
Yeah.
So there's like tiny bit of tickets left.
And all of the money that they raise goes to HIV research
and care. And it stays in San Diego,
It
which
stays
I
in San
love.
Diego, which
That
I
money
love.
stays here. So
Yeah,
that's
which is
really cool.
Really cool.
Yeah.
But it was so nice having you on finally, Silas.
Yes.
So fun. Like,
So
I loved
where
it.
can people find you, and like what shows do you have coming up in San Diego?
Well, we have Miriam's Tea Party, which is my favorite. That's like the next time I'm gonna be in San Diego in October. I
her
think.
next.
Yeah.
Is it the Halloween show?
No, they have the September show coming up.
Oh,
The
that's
September's
right.
coming up. Yeah,
It's
September's coming up.
Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah,
Nickelodeon, yeah.
And that's gonna be awesome. I'm not in that one, but like totally go to that one. It's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna
I'm
be
gonna
fun.
be there either way. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like it's amazing. But you can catch me like either here or Toucans or like Rich. Is it like random? Just like But the best way to keep up with me is like Instagram, which
What's
is like
Insta?
at Oh My God, which is like oh my God, it's Silas with a Z. But so
Spell it out for the people.
ZOMG. It's Silas. ITSSILAS.
That's
yeah.
it.
But yeah, it's like oh my God, it's Silas, but like with a Z in front of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like it happened because I was like really anxious to get it, so I hit shift and then I hit the O, but I missed and I just
And it created. You're like, I like it. I'm keeping it.
Oh my God.
How do we find you, Eric?
I am Daddy Bear Eric. I almost forgot again. Daddy Bear Eric on Instagram.
You can follow me. It's Tony_Baloney_macaroni. You can follow the show on Instagram. It's Who Invited Her _podcast. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. It's Who Invited Her SD. You can always email us at thegang@whoinvitedher.net.
Yeah.
Also go to the website. You can get hymns on there and our merchandise.
And hers.
And hers. It's all on there on the website.
And I gotta say this before we go because Jasmine will cut me. Tony
God.
Baloney Macaroni.
Jasmine. Yeah, and on that note, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below if you're watching the video version, or go on YouTube, or well, not YouTube. What is it? What are we on? Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. And you guys, we will see you all next. Where's my closing music?
I don't know.
Oh God! Why can't I find any of
Get
the
your
buttons?
glasses checked.
Oh, there it is. It says closing music. Thanks again, Silas, for coming on. We will see everybody next week. Bye.